Well, it seems like people are saying that Square Enix isn't gonna be so gay anymore. They have done a lot of gay shit recently. They've been celebrating Pride Month every year, promoting this nasty homosexuality and evil transgenderism. They've hired trans voice actors in their games such as Final Fantasy XIV Online. They published the god-awful games Forspoken, and so many other things that we will mention later. And people are saying this because Sweet Baby Inc. will move them from their client list. And here is that list right here. As you can see, there are many companies on this list. Unfortunately, a lot of companies are falling for this DEI, ESG nonsense. You see many different companies from Xbox to Ubisoft to Warner Brothers to Wizards of the Coast. Unfortunate. But what you don't see is Square Enix. Does this mean that they're learning their lesson? I do not think so. A lot of their games are still gay, still pushing DEI and ESGs. They are still censoring the characters in their games. I made a few videos talking about Dragon Quest III HD 2D Remake. I made one recently where they were censoring the women in their games, covering them up. It just looks stupid, the censored version of the female character models. You can go watch that, click on the top right corner. They have been making women hideous across the different games. We all know the hideous woman in Forspoken. She was a fucking meme on the internet. Terrible dialogue, terrible protagonist. She was literally just a stereotype, maybe not so much in personality, but definitely in backstory. She was a fucking criminal, a thug, obsessed with cats and sneakers. It was just a horrible, boring, ugly ass game. Square Enix is the one that published that game. They thought it was gonna be a big hit. I don't know why they coming to the West. That was a mistake. They already had another failure as well with Marvel's Avengers, which I don't even know how you fuck up an Avengers game in 2021 when that's when Marvel was at its peak. Endgame just came out. So a Marvel's Avengers game should have been easy money, but they fucked that up too. And many of their games failed to meet expectations. I have a list right here. You see Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Failed to meet expectations. You should have put the game on PC. I don't know why you do these PlayStation exclusive. My only thought is that you think the money that PlayStation is paying you is going to be more than the money you would earn if you put the game on PC. But companies are stupid. Companies do not look at the long term, they look at the short term. They had a game called Foam Stars, never heard of it. Sounds stupid and goofy, sounds American, and sounds gay. You can see Final Fantasy 16 failed to meet expectations as well. Also not on the PC. You're missing out on a huge market, the biggest gaming market, not including mobile, of course. Forspoken, I mentioned that already. Horrible, ugly, boring game. Failed to meet expectations. Babylon's Fall, I forgot about that. That game went under in like a month. It was supposed to be like a live service game from Platinum Games. They threw that shit in the trash. Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. Forgot that game even existed as well. Since nobody liked Marvel's Avengers, why would they trust the same developer, Crystal Dynamics, to make a Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy game that's actually good? People said the game was good, but it doesn't matter. They already ruined the reputation. Outriders, never heard of it. Marvel's Avengers, already talked about that trash. Tomb Raider reboot series, garbage. Ruin the character Lara Croft. She's a whiny, worthless bitch that keeps crying all the time, needs assistance. I don't like that character at all. Tomb Raider is fucking garbage. And since all these games failed to meet expectations, now you want to act like you're going to stop doing gay shit? I don't trust you at all. Cause you were just celebrating Pride this year. And I have this tweet right here. And they locked the fucking replies. That's how much of a little bitch they were. They knew people was hating on them. They know people don't like it, but they kept doing it. Every fucking year they had some tweet about Pride Month. This is about some game, I don't know, maybe they help publishing the game. They saying they want a bunch of gay shit in the game. Why can't we just play a game without nasty homosexuality? This is a type of fucking company we're dealing with. Japanese companies becoming more Americanized when American customers like the companies the way they always were. We never asked for you to be more gay. We're sick of this nasty shit. We want to play games that are just like the Japanese intended. Why don't these idiots figure this out by now? Why all of a sudden do you think we want your games to be Americanized when we've been watching anime for how many years, playing Japanese video games for decades? It doesn't make any sense of why you think we want it to be changed all of a sudden when nobody asked for that change except for the stupid fucking women that are in charge of these translations and these localized company versions of these Japanese companies. These Western divisions are what they call. They are fucking gay. They are obese, lazy, ugly, 3,000-pound blue-haired women that keeps telling these fucking Japanese companies that we want everything to be gay and trans and nasty and fat and black, when that's not what we are asking for. And these fucking Japanese idiots refuse to learn English so they can actually listen to their actual fucking community. It's annoying. They've always been like this, but before the translators from years ago weren't as sinister. They may be left-leaning, but they weren't fucking crazy progressive activists that just want to shove their ideas in people's faces instead of just letting people play a fucking video game. And the Japanese still don't know how to speak English after all this. It's insane. So I'll believe it when I actually fucking see it, because I do not see any change actively right now in your game. Yes, it's going to take a while for a significant change, so I'm not sure if I even want to get my hopes up. I don't trust anything that this company is doing. I'm not buying the upcoming Dragon Quest remake game. Maybe I'll buy Final Fantasy Rebirth when it comes to PC. Same thing with Final Fantasy 16. I don't know the extent of the pushing of the narrative that goes on in those games. It's not massive. Final Fantasy 16 has a gay couple in that game. Disgusting, evil, filthy animals. Should not be represented in anything. But at least Sweet Baby Inc. is losing money. The less clients they have, the better. Kimberly has been bitching about losing money. People who worked for Sweet Baby Inc. previously are having a hard time getting a job, and that's a good thing. Those developers should not be anywhere in this industry. So I don't think the DEI garbage is going away anytime soon. I just think a lot of companies are going to be doing it internally instead of paying Sweet Baby Inc. and other consultancy firms to do it for them. But whatever, I guess I don't want to keep this video going on forever. So Square Enix, I still don't trust you. You can go fuck yourself.